Between today and the day you sell your business, you have the opportunity, of course, to build its value as much as possible. Many business owners aren't really sure how to go about this, and they think it's going to take a very long time or it's going to cost a tremendous amount of money. And in some cases it may if a company is in a difficult position. But there are often things that you can do fairly quickly and fairly effectively to raise your value even while your business is on the market. Remember, the value of your business is a moving target. It's not just what it is when you start the process. What's really important is where your value is at the end of the process. And so while it's on the market, here are some things that you might want to consider doing to increase the value. First of all, remember that there's a difference in focus. You've been building value for yourself for many years. But the value building focus that you need to have right now is, how do I build value for a buyer? And sometimes building value for a buyer is a little different from building value for yourself. Now, entrepreneurs are known as risk takers, and you can see on this slide that there are some references to risk. Entrepreneurs are risk takers, buyers are not. If they wanted to take the risk of starting a business, they probably would have. They're buying a business because they want to avoid the risk of the startup. So you want to begin looking at your business through the eyes of a buyer, as I indicated earlier. And one of the things to be looking at from the buyer's perspective is, what are the things in your business that might scare a buyer off, that might cause a buyer to have second thoughts about buying this particular business? Buyers are looking for stability. Buyers are looking for a diversified customer base. Buyers are looking for a business that can run without you. In fact, if you are the key element in your own business, if your business is a one-man band, so to speak, it will be difficult to sell. And so from the last bullet point here, reduce the owner dependence, to the last slide here, is to build your organization. If I could give you one key factor that will build the value of your business, is to build the value of your organization in the buyer's eyes. Have decision makers in place. Have a decision-making process in place in your business. Have good managers who can take over the business after you have exited or retired from the business. Have well-motivated and well-trained employees in place. Have written policy and procedure manuals. The buyer doesn't want to buy four walls. The buyer is not buying a pile of bricks. The buyer is buying what we might call a going concern. And if your business is a going concern, it has people to run it. And the number one thing that buyers want to find in a business is a good organizational structure, an organization that can work with them to take the business to the next level. Value building is very important. There's a lot more to it than I presented here, but these are some quick, top of the trees points that can improve how almost any business looks to the eyes of a buyer. One of the secrets of selling your business is building value for the buyer.